Morning tubers, welcome to the video, welcome to the channel. Where am I today, I wonder? Let me focus with my super psychic mind. I see trees. I see you walking in the woods. Duh! Obviously! Where else is there to go? Don't mind me, I'm just that way out. Now, what we're going to concentrate on today? Well, obviously, as the title says, it's the supernatural. And what might the supernatural be, you may ask, or you may not. Well, it's things that are considered beyond natural comprehension for your average individual. The kind of thing that only people who are devoted to the spiritual can get involved in. Yes, there are many people in the world who experience such values, but they may take it at face value and leave it at that. But as I've said before, I stick with it, because if you stick with it, you start to get more than you bargain for, and gradually over the years, the more you do, the more you learn. It's a good understanding, but this supernatural takes you into a world of a kind of make-believe, a make-believe reality. It will put you on a pedestal where you can view both sides of the world, the spiritual and the physical. What you have to realize is that the supernatural literally is it's infinite. It's God's realm, for goodness sake. You have to stick with it and try to gain more respect for your spiritual understanding and learn to develop your skills. It's as easy as that. Yes, some things are frightening. Yes, some things, especially in this video, are kind of beyond comprehension, if you understand. A kind of scary value, but because your supernatural mind is intrigued, you want to gain a little bit more information, and so curiosity takes over. What you learn to do is to keep focusing, or what you should learn to do is to keep focusing, stick with it and try to learn that yes, these things do exist. Now, this video is only a small, insignificant really, in relation to the vast universe, but yet it still has its meaning. There are things that are I consider natural, normal, and they have always intrigued me. I understand them, people may not. I can see things and show you on the video, and you may not see the things that are there, and those that do, good for you. You're on your way to development, or you're part spiritual, and I should say stick with it and do your best and learn. The more you learn, the more you understand, and I just hope that you can see the things that are there and believe the things that I'm going to put to you in this video, because a couple of them are literally outrageous. One of the things that I have to put to you is, do you believe that you can see into the past? Well, obviously yes. And do you believe that you can see into the future? Well, of course you can. Can you interact with the past? Of course you can, to a degree. And can you interact with the future? Obviously, and then when it comes around you will interact anyway. So the past and the present and the future are all intertwined. But part of this video may shock you. You obviously will sit back and go, oh, get real. But it's real. It's something to do with the future that you can understand if you believe enough. I'm not trying to tell you to believe, it's up to you what you do. with your own understanding. I keep trying to get the video together, but strange things happen, and this is what happens, which is all about the supernatural. When you start messing with the other side, it's hard to explain, but obviously the supernatural takes you into a world of the invisible. I've already put out one long aspect of this video, which I recorded, but for some miraculous reason the files just turned white on the computer and strangely disappeared. It's always nice to know that people are showing some sort of interest in this field relating to things that are supernatural, of the spirit world, things of the unseen, or strange phenomena that the human brain cannot comprehend sometimes. I already put part of a video together, and I've tried that 2 or 3 times, but funnily enough strange things happen because you're messing with the other side. This video is relative to things that are beyond the norm, not your average medium or clairvoyant picking up aspects of, or the feeling of a loved one, and then channeling a message. No, this video will take you into a greater understanding of what is going on all around us. First image is of an ordinary fire in an ordinary brazier, taken on an ordinary evening with a few people around, but it's just of the fire. And if you look closely into the flames, you should see that there is what looks like a curved tail pointed at the end with a streak coming off the end of it. You should also see a number 6 where the circle of the number 6 sits over the circle of the number 9. Both are interacting with each other, and that's why I said 6 over 9. And you should also see another number which looks like a number 7. There is also at the right hand side a head. If you stare very, very closely, you will see what looks like the eyes, and go down to the bottom, it has what looks like a pointed chin. The more you look at it, the more it resembles a head. But the main thing is to try to understand the effect that the fire has these things in. And if you stare deep into the bottom of the fire long enough, you could see faces, which I have actually seen. Because of my years of practice, I just understand it, I accept it. It's what comes from God's world, from the universe and beyond, where there are certain energies, certain things, certain beings that interact with our life and this world and the worlds beyond. I'm going to give you an example where people cannot comprehend things to do with alien beings. Yes, they interact with us. Yes, they have always been around us. Yes, they were here before we were created. The beings that you see in the video and the coming videos are real, they're legit, and as the camera never lies, all I simply do is feel their presence or are guided to their presence, and I take photographs. Now, my mind does not reject anything, it accepts everything. I'm not in a fight or flight mode. I've been there, done that. So what I'm saying is you will either accept or reject. That's your choice. But the things you'll see are real, they are legit. I'm not some computerized whiz kid who worked for the film industry, for example, creating all this wonderful world that's imaginary that we see on the cinema screen. I can't do that. I'm not into that kind of thing. I'm a simple photographer. I simply take pictures and I enhance them.